Meghan votes on historic U.S. election day. The Sussexes now live in the U.S. The Duchess of Sussex is voting in the U.S. election on the 3rd of November, understands. And no doubt Meghan will be following the results closely from her Santa Barbara home. Meghan has always been vocal about people exercising their right to vote, way before she even married Prince Harry. While the British royal family has typically remained impartial on political matters, the California-born Duchess is still a U.S. citizen. The former actress has spoken about the U.S. election in a number of her recent public appearances. But she has not explicitly expressed her personal political views or endorsed any party. Meghan shared her personal reasons to cast a ballot with Marie Claire US in August, saying, "I know what it's like to have a voice, and also what it's like to feel voiceless. I also know that so many men and women have put their lives on the line for us to be heard. And that opportunity, that fundamental right, is in our ability to exercise our right to vote and to make all of our voices heard." The Duchess was then among the special guests at the United States of Women and Michelle Obama's voter registration organization When We All Vote online event in August. Meghan touched upon the 100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment and pointed out how it took decades longer for women of color to get the right to vote. It was also revealed by American journalist and social political activist Gloria Steinem that the hands-on Duchess has also been cold-calling U.S. voters to encourage them to go to the polls. Speaking to Access Hollywood, Gloria said of Meghan, "She came home to vote. The first thing we did, and why she came to see me, was we sat at the dining room table where I am right now and we cold-called voters." She said, "Hello, I'm Meghan, hello, I'm Gloria, and are you going to vote?" That was her initiative. The Sussexes made their first joint TV appearance since stepping back from royal duties in March, as they starred in the 2020 Time 100 TV special in September. "Every 4 years we are told the same thing, that this is the most important election of our lifetime," the Duchess said during the appearance. "But this one is. When we vote, our values are put into action and our voices are heard. Your voice is a reminder that you matter, because you do and you deserve to be heard." Harry then spoke about the restrictions he has faced as a member of the royal family. "This election, I'm not going to be able to vote here in the US, he confirmed. "But many of you may not know that I haven't been able to vote in the UK my entire life. As we approach this November, it's vital that we reject hate speech, misinformation and online negativity." Meghan voted by post in the 2020 US election, a source has claimed. According to the insider, the Duchess cast her ballot earlier ahead of Election Day. Meghan has been vocal about a decision to vote in this year's US election. A source has now claimed the Duchess submitted an early postal vote before the election day on the 3rd of November. The unnamed insider told the New York Post Meghan could not wait to cast her vote, which she did via mail-in ballot. Before the election, Meghan shared her reasons for voting with Marie Claire. Meghan said, "I also know that so many men and women have put their lives on the line for us to be heard. And that opportunity, that fundamental right, is in our ability to exercise our right to vote and to make all of our voices heard." One of my favorite quotes, and one that my husband and I have referred to often, is from Kate Shepherd, a leader in the suffragist movement in New Zealand, who said, "Do not think your single vote does not matter much. The rain that refreshes the parched ground is made up of single drops. That is why I vote." While Meghan did not explicitly align herself with one political party in the lead-up to the election, she is known not to be a fan of Donald Trump. Before the 2016 election, Meghan seemed to endorse Hillary Clinton and spoke out against Mr. Trump on a talk show. Speaking during an interview on The Nightly Show with Larry Wilmore, the former actress said, "Of course Trump is divisive, think about female voters alone. I think it was in 2012, the Republican Party lost a female vote by 12 points. That's a huge number, and as misogynistic as Trump is, and so vocal about it, that's a huge chunk of it." Given Meghan's past comments, it is widely believed she will have voted for Democratic candidate Joe Biden. Earlier this year, Meghan urged her fellow Americans to vote in the presidential election. In a video announcing Time magazine's 100 Most Influential People of 2020, Meghan issued an impassioned plea to her fellow citizens. The Duchess said, "Every 4 years we are told the same thing, that this is the most important election of our lifetime. But this one is. When we vote, our values are put into action and our voices are heard. Your voice is a reminder that you matter because you do and you deserve to be heard. While as a non-US citizen Prince Harry is unable to vote in the US election, he echoed Meghan's sentiments about the importance of voting. Speaking in the same Time 100 clip, Harry said, "This election, I'm not going to be able to vote here in the US. But many of you may not know that I haven't been able to vote in the UK my entire life." He added, "When the bad outweighs the good, the many, whether we realize it or not. It erodes our ability to have compassion and our ability to put ourselves in someone else's shoes. Because when one person buys into negativity online, the effects are felt exponentially. It's time to not only reflect but act. As we approach this November, it's vital that we reject hate speech, misinformation and online negativity." Some interpreted Prince Harry's comments to be a veiled dig at Mr. Trump. Mr. Trump even responded to the royal's words in a Washington press conference. Referring to Meghan, Mr. Trump told reporters, "I'm not a fan of hers." He added, "And I would say this, and she probably has heard that, but I wish a lot of luck to Harry because he's gonna need it." Meghan voted early by mail in the 2020 presidential election and will eagerly await the results at home in the $14.5 million Santa Barbara mansion she shares with Prince Harry, sources have revealed. The reports come just weeks after Meghan, 39, and Harry, 36, prompted furious backlash when they weighed in on the election, breaking with centuries-old tradition that calls for members of the royal family to remain politically neutral. However, while Harry is unable to take part in the election because he is not a US citizen, Meghan couldn't wait to cast a vote, which she did via mail-in ballot, a source told the New York Post. That same source also claimed that Meghan, who has made her political ambitions increasingly clear over the past few months, while taking part in numerous virtual summits and Zoom conferences, would not have let anything stop her from voting in this election, insisting that she'd have cast her ballot even if she and Harry had still been living in the UK. Although Meghan is not officially a royal, having lost her status as a senior member of the firm, when she and Harry chose to step away from their duties at the start of the year. She is the first person with such close attachment to the monarchy to take part in a US election in modern history. The Duchess of Sussex first confirmed her plan to vote in the election back in August during an interview with Marie Claire. Meghan, who was born in Los Angeles and is likely to have voted in the state of California, spoke about the importance of voting, and shared a poignant quote from New Zealand's most famous suffragist leader Kate Sheppard, revealing that both she and husband Prince Harry have referred to her words often for inspiration and guidance. When Trump made an official state visit to the UK in June 2019, Meghan did not join the other royals in meeting him, a move that some royal sources claimed was her way of showing her disapproval of the president. Although officially, her absence was blamed on the fact that she was still on maternity leave. However, it was revealed in November 2019 that Meghan had invited Hillary Clinton to visit her and baby Archie at Frogmore Cottage, the family's home in the UK, where the two women were said to have enjoyed a very warm, sweet meeting. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, would you please help us like, share and subscribe our channel. Wish you happy to see our videos. Thank you very much.